Spurs team at that point.
I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs finish above Chelsea this season. Honestly,
nah, come on.
I'm being
No.
Just
they can rotate the squad.
Kunle's just a hater.
Because
there's no chance.
I'm not a hater
because
because I believe Chelsea are one decision away from getting battered yesterday, but everyone's sucking them off. I don't understand it. I really don't understand.
What they've got, which we don't have,
is what should have happened, and they went down to 10 men. Liverpool would have won that game like 4-0, and we'd be here taking the piss out of them like we should be. Because they only lost 2-1.
Because they
lost
just applied context to the situation when Chelsea were down to 10 men there. They don't start every game with 10 men, so maybe they'll play better if it's 11 men. You know, context will be applied. I understand that Arsenal fans are seeing their arse because the Saliba one wasn't given and Sossamon was. But it's irrelevant to how Chelsea played.
Forget about this Arsenal fan thing. I'm talking like how I feel in it. It's nothing to do with me being an Arsenal fan. I believe Chelsea still are just okay. Like, I don't know why everyone's getting so excited. We learned so much about their 2-1. Apparently, we don't learn anything from losses a couple of seasons ago, but now we're learning for Chelsea's lost 2-1 at Anfield. Like, let's calm down. Let's look at it after 10 games and see where these boys really are, isn't it?
I have a question for you, bro. So, like, what is it about Chelsea that you don't like? Because I'm kind of confused. Like, what is it that you do not rate about Chelsea? Or you don't have to rate them. You're an Arsenal fan.
Will. I think this season they've started off playing really well. There's no doubt. But also last season, Spurs started off playing really well. So which is why I said I'll hold back my judgment on this whole Chelsea thing until there's been 10 games. After 10 games, we'll see. Because the next 2 games, they could pick up 1 point. And will we be saying that they had a great start to the season at that point? So let's see. Let's see where they are after 10 games, after this run of games, and we'll decide. But I'm not convinced by this Chelsea thing yet. I still don't think Maresca really understands his best 11 just yet.
Before I speak, I need to show something on the screen. No, I just need to show this.
You just need to get this on a banner and have it going at the bottom of every stream at all times.
I want people to read it because I want to put this up so that everybody knows that I'm asking questions based on the opinions and claims made by various YouTubers, pundits, and football fans. They need to know this. I think Chelsea have improved. I think Chelsea look a much better team. I've said that. However, if in the next 2 games, Man United are ahead of them in the league, what does that say about? And it's a genuine question. What would that? I saw someone tweeted today. What would that say about Chelsea's improvement? Is if Man United team that we have dunked on beats West Ham and then beats Chelsea and maybe ends up level on points or a point or so ahead of them, what would that say about Chelsea's 10-game improvement into this season?
Yeah, David, please. The floor is yours.
Well, again, as I've said, I'm not one of these Chelsea fans that believes we're in a title race or anything. I'm one of these Chelsea fans that understands for the first 20 or 25 games of this season, we will be very up and down. I predict us to finish 5th at the start of the season, and I predicted Man United to finish above us. Terry's got it in writing. So if you want to,
David, I get your opinion, but generally speaking, anyone who thinks Chelsea have improved massively, what would it say about that opinion if Man United in 2 games' time are potentially ahead of them?
Well, for that point, they'd have to hold it. But I'm sure those people would then respond, well, how about we see in the next 5 games or how Chelsea do in these next 5? Because if they win 5 and then United lose their next 5, they'll be 15 points clear. So it's like I think so far Chelsea have had a good start to the season. I don't think our next 2 games will change that. It's just a time scale depending on how you look at it.
So, David, why am I a hater then for saying Spurs could finish above you?
Oh, because I just don't.
If you don't even buy into the whole
because I just don't respect Spurs. Sorry, I don't respect them. I will never ever in my lifetime. Yeah, Spurs have never been anything of any note. So why would I be worried about?
Because funny enough, David, you know, the funny thing is football didn't start when you were born. It was a long time before then. I know that might be a revelation to you.
But Kate, I'm only going to speak about what I know. I can't go back to 1985 because I wasn't even a thought. Since I've been watching football, Spurs have been nothing.
We could say that we don't respect Chelsea because Chelsea were nothing.
In fairness, David, 1985, pretty much the same. It's fine.
Shut up, Terry.
My point is, in my lifetime, I've seen more of what my club can do than what Spurs fans have seen, even if they were born in 1950, would have seen. So why am I worried about them? Why am I worried? Why am I worried about? I will never
worry about it.
I'll never worry about Spurs. Spurs, I never will be anything about Spurs until I see some serious improvements in that club. Because most of the time, the Spurs fans don't rate themselves anyway. They're just like, I'm happy to see us play good football. So why on earth would I be worried about them in a competitive sense?
One thing that was so you're arguing that you think Chelsea will finish above Spurs, right?
Yes.
What I think you've got in your favour is the fact that you've got the Conference League and you've essentially got 2 11s, and Cole Palmer can essentially play 1 game a week up until January, February time, whereas we can't. But you've got 1 more point than us. We've scored more goals than you and conceded less, and you have a lot better front line than we do. So at this moment in time, I don't think it's a crazy statement to say that we could finish above you. We did last year and the year before that.
Yeah, but then we finished above them this previous 14
No, but like at this moment in time, so like it's 1 point in it.
I think
Henry, I believe we're gonna get better, like a lot better.
Yeah, I think you will, but I think we could. Well, we could go either way. We could go on a run of games because we've seen.
From what I've seen and what I know of Spurs fans and how they talk about the football they're currently seeing, they ain't hopeful of this happening. So I'm not going to expect. I'm not going to. If the people who watch their club every week are saying we ain't all that, why am I going to sit here and say, "Oh, Spurs are all that"? Because I don't think they are. I think Spurs. I don't know. I mean, if you want to, but what would you wager?
You wear a Chelsea shirt. You wear a Spurs shirt. I'll wear a Chelsea shirt.
But do you know what the thing is? Like, I feel like me putting on this bet, I'm losing because you putting on the Chelsea shirt is an honor. But like me putting on a Spurs shirt is a disgrace. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not. There's not a win here for me. Like, there's no.
No,
win.
It's got to be something that I think wearing shirts is like old hat. Like, I think it's. Okay, if you both agree to the bet, the winner will pick a song that the loser has to sing on a live stream. Any song they want, and you've got to sing it.
I think it has to be a chant of the winning team.
No, I think better because you could have Henry singing like "I'm a Barbie girl." You could have him singing the maddest of songs. You get what I mean?
The problem with the chant would be what Chelsea chants are there apart from Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. We have one song.
We got tunes. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, there we go. You sing a song. The winner gets to pick a song, any song in the world, as long as it's not explicit, that you can come on. I would
choose a song that you can actually sing. Like you won't.
I would do that. See, I would pick a song for Henry. I'd pick it. I'd give him like a grime or a drill song because I'd love to see him try and do that. That would be hilarious.
I want him singing Sinead O'Connor.
Oh yeah, nothing compares to you. That'd be great.
Henry, by the way, if you choose a song, I've got to know what the song is. Like if it's in the.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to get you like.
I ain't gonna know what that is.
I know a song that Henry could sing. He knows all the words to North London Forever. I know he knows that.
Oh, here we go.
He has to know it. He has to.